Okay, let's try this again. A second ago, I did this and I didn't have the earpiece in. I am using those today because I had to use the multi-tool to cut out some plywood behind here because we're getting the ceiling in today. Before we put the ceiling in, I was just going through double checking the electrical. Sorry, thing popped up. My phone's getting hot. I've been watching some videos. Well, not watching videos, but listening to videos. But back to what we're doing. So yeah, we used the multi-tool, so I had my ISO tunings for sound deadening, and we're just going through the electrical to check, see if it all works. These lights was not turning on, and I kept thinking like one of these guys is the weak point. I kept wiggling, trying to figure it out, because what she used was these guys. They were actually a really cool little system. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but they are really cool. I'm trying to pull one off the table. So what they do is that big opening right there slides onto a wire. This other opening on the top allows for a male splayed bit to go into it. So this will give you an example of what it looks like. So you can kind of see how it slides onto your wire like that, and then the male spade bit would slide in between the groove. Granted, it's supposed to be in the plastic like this, but I couldn't find the short, so I took it off just trying to like make sure there's contact. I pulled out the meter to just double check, make sure what was the point of failure, and I wasn't getting power there. And I couldn't figure it out because from this point of view, I'm just from here, I know there's power here, so I'm just going from here to here, and somehow it lost power. Didn't make sense, so maybe the fitting is what I thought was going to be the weak point. So I replaced this one up here with a Wago the Wago 221. What is Wago 221? I'm pretty sure that translates from German as these are freaking amazing, super simple to use. These are German products. They're certified by the electric code, so that's the reason I'm using them. They're like really good stuff. All you do is cut it to the length, 11 millimeters. It's got it on the side for a test fit gauge for you. You lift the flap up, and then you pinch it down. Once you put the wire in from this side, and then you lock it back down. I'm not left-handed, so yeah. But what's cool is that they also have an opening so you can test it out on it. So yeah, these Wago 221s, probably butchering that name because it is a German product. I'm pretty positive the box is made in Germany. So hey, that's good enough for me. That's what we're switching these three over to. Since I did this one already, we'll leave it. This one I've already cut, so we're going to do, and this is the one that was a failure. She had it right here on this corner where I could not find it. This was here, and this was like taped up like that where I couldn't even see. I don't know. It was somewhere I just kept overlooking it, but that was my failure point right there. I didn't think nothing about that one being important because it goes like that, and these two are over here, so I just thought they was like thought she had, and then she changed her mind. But what I'm thinking could be really cool is get these guys. There's a telephone pole. Can we get it on the camera? Yeah, right there. What if I like JB welded or some other epoxy, like 4 of these to the pole to test them out? And what I could do is strip the wire to the appropriate length, put a 10-pound weight on one, put a 20-pound weight on the other one, and then the other two is where the fun begins. But have those doing a time lapse and see if they last an entire day with that amount of weight. The other one would be, what if like I just kind of yanked on it? Would I break it if I yanked it? Or the fun one would be, could I climb it? Could I use it like a rope to climb up? What type of strength do these things have? They are not rated for rock climbing. These are not rock climbing electrical wire, because it's not like, oh, I'm going to go climb this rope, I'm just going to take my electrical fittings. No, that's not how this thing really works out. But what if it could work out that way? Not to say it's certified, nor do I endorse people doing that. But we're going to test them out one day to see how that does. We might wait till we can edit it, because otherwise you could have a time lapse that could last all day of watching something not failing. And you might as well just watch paint dry if you're going to do that, or the grass to grow. Grass growing might be more exciting. But that's what we got coming up. The reason we're doing this is this ceiling's fixing to go up. So this one's already got the adhesive on the back screwed in. This one's got the adhesive on the back screwed in. Fixing to put another one on this, and so we're going to have 3 pieces of shiplap, which this stuff is fixing to go up. But before that went up, I wanted just to go over all the electrical, and I'm glad I did, because that would have stunk to have to redo all that. Luckily, my parents are just running into town, so I was like, hey, could you grab me some more of this adhesive? And they're like, yeah, sure, why not? Hopefully they'll be back here soon. But till then, I'm going to be tidying up this electrical. What kind of fittings do you like to use for electrical? And if you haven't, like, subscribe, hit that little bell thing so you get notified. Computers should be coming in shortly, so we'll start getting better quality videos. But these are also kind of nice because I get to just say it real quick, and you get the information without having me to wait for the perfect video, because perfection kills us all. Yeah. What do you use for electrical? Do you like the kind of stuff she was using, or are you like, whoa, I've never seen the Wago 221s. Those are amazing. I want us to go rock climbing with them. Or what have you used? Or do you like just the wire nuts? There's some of that floating around here. Yeah, electrical was all her. I'm just fixing to put the ceiling up. Disclaimer: electrical was not me. Electrical was not me.